What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give a quick review, a little quick breakdown of Absolute Superman number 19. This is by the creative team of Jason Aaron, on writing artist Rafa Sandoval, colorist Ulysses Arriola, and letter Becca Carey. As far as production is concerned, this book is beautiful, optically beautiful. Rafa Sandoval does his job very well. He has a clean, crisp style. Very accomplished artist. He does a great job of putting in page all of Jason Aaron's ideas, and as far as the visuals, as far as when he's there, a little bit. If I have a complaint, maybe there's too many dark shades in certain places. Certainly something that he didn't do on the regular Superman book back when he was doing artwork there. There's a lot of dark shades on this particular pages. I'm thinking that has to do with the fact that we're in the absolute universe where things are darker, a little bit more twisted. I think that's the mandate of the absolute universe, where Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, they are written with a twist. Their origins are darker, their views are darker. It's an opportunity for these writers to be as woke as possible with their ideology, with their politics, with their feminist agendas, and all that bullshit going on nowadays in the world. And nobody does it better than Jason Aaron. And by does it better, I mean that he is heavy-handed as fuck. And let's get into it. The world, according to Jason Aaron. Jason Aaron, I know for a fact that he is talented. Under that fucking obsession of his to insert politics and ideologies and to be woke and all this shit that has clouded his brain, he is capable of being a purist in the comic book tale sense of the word. As portraying comic book adventures, superheroes. He is talented. His ideas are not bad, actually. Especially back in the day, he used to be the man. He used to, be the guy that wrote Thor, wrote Ghost Rider back in Marvel, and he destroyed the Punisher, but that's later on in his career. Nowadays, he's his own worst enemy. He just can't get out of his way. And that's, I'm just being honest. I like to play it honest. I like to tell it honestly how it is, how I read his his ideas. He doesn't have actually bad plots. I like his twist on certain things in this darker universe. But he just can't get out of his way. And let me let me show you guys that in the way he introduces Henry Irons, which is Steel, the character of Steel in this universe. Let's break it down, okay? Months ago, Irons, need you on the floor. Supposed to be clocking out. Been here since 5. Hey, you want this job or don't you? Thought you had a sick mama or something. He thinks to himself, remind him of the Fair Labor Standards Act. Threatened to go to ONSA with, all right, I'm coming. Stunners are down, whole lines backed up. We ain't got time for that. Killing floors, got to get back to killing pronto. I'll get him fixed. And he's handed a hammer. Need you to handle this the old-fashioned way, muscle and steel. So there's the symbolic, this is steel. Steel is famous for his, main weapon, which is this hammer. Let's continue. So we see, here we go, Henry Irons proceeds to tell the reader, when I was 14 years old, I built a helmet in my parents' garage that fired an ultrasonic stun beam to safely pacify assailants. I called it a peacemaker. Not long after, men came from Lazarus Corps, signed me to a contract they had would be worth millions. As he's thinking to himself, he passes by some co-workers. Hey, John, Henry, thank you so much, man. Car is running great. John, my abuela wants to thank you for fixing her air conditioner. Are you sure we can pay you something? How about you just fucking pay him? Don't ask. 5 years later, I make $7.25 an hour at the Miccosukee, Oklahoma meat processing center. Why he's working at a meat processing center? No idea. Okay, so fixing the round down machinery. That's not the only thing he does. And sometimes manning the knockbox. So the knockbox is he has to behead cows, and Sandoval does a great job of portraying this dumbass cow about to get slaughtered. My name is John Henry Irons, and I am the American Dream. So here it is. This is Jason Aaron's view of the American Dream, according to him, telling the reader. Okay, so this is basically, Henry Irons is telling us that he's a genius. He develops weapons. He was offered multi-million-dollar contracts, but he decided to work at a meat grinder factory of some kind, where he plays philanthropist and he helps out co-workers, and he doesn't mind not getting paid. And also, he's a passive shit eater, takes shit from the boss when he doesn't have to. So basically, this is like, according to Jason Aaron, if I'm reading it right, the American Dream is for Elon Musk, if you will, to be a genius but not really, show it to the world, not get rich with it. You know what I'm saying? According to him, Elon Musk should eat shit voluntarily. If I'm reading this, that's the way I interpret it, because why is this genius doesn't decide to get rich, form a company, a big multi-million-dollar company, and hire people and give people jobs and let his inventions help humanity. So the world, according to Jason Aaron, the absolute universe, men shouldn't be rich. Why be rich? Why strive to be rich? The American Dream should be to eat shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's telling the world. And the little things like that. So let's break it down. And then in this world, Shazam is actually really Black Adam. He just, very easy. He just, decided to make Black Adam Shazam and call him not Shazam, but call him King Shazam. And I'm not sure, it's unclear if King Shazam is scientifically um, put together via scientific means by brainiacs, this alien race of geniuses, or magically. It's not clear because later on in the issue, um, King Shazam mentions a wizard and all that shit. And he wakes up, he's been in prison, and according to Jason, I guess he has super hearing like Superman, something Shazam I don't think I ever had, but whatever. And he's listening to the world, and the world sounds fucked up to him, and he's yelling, and he's this madman, and people are trying to talk him out, including pacifist Superman. And the first thing he does is punch Superman out into another state, and you know, he doesn't know him. He just woke up and he's already attacking people, punching a guy who, by the way, he didn't even know if it was superpower or not. Because punching him like that, I guess he was aiming for him to just explode on sight by punching him. It turns out it was Superman, so it just sent him to another state. You know what I'm saying? So this is the fucked up brain of Jason Aaron, and I can't unsee his messaging, his ideology, his politics, the way he writes women. Lois Lane and Talia al Ghul might as well be the same person. They're toxic, they're condescending, they're loud, they have homicidal tendencies. Because according to Jason Aaron's brain, a strong female, boss female, should be homicidal. Shouldn't take shit, should have no feminine qualities at all, shouldn't be gentle. She, God forbid, be a homemaker. God forbid she be romantic or sexy. That's not allowed anymore, especially in this absolute universe, you know? So Ra's al Ghul, who's a pussy all of a sudden, he's trying to make amends, and he's trying to calm things down, talk things out, and you know, King Shazam proceeds to just dismember him in front of his daughter, in front of Steel, who does nothing. He just fucking. They all just look at this man getting fucking murdered. You know, dismembered by this huge superpower guy that just woke up. And Superman, as is an inefficient soy boy. He gets there too late. He sees what's going on. His first impulse is to stop, King Shazam, and they go at it. Beautiful visuals, by the way. Like, again, Sandoval is just doing just his job, but proceeds to get his ass kicked because this Superman is always getting, absolute Superman is always getting his ass kicked constantly. He wants to talk things out. Lois Lane doesn't listen to him. She ignores him. She treats him like shit. And he's like this and that. He's very passive. He's a very, very, low key guy that lacks a lot of fucking confidence. Very uninspiring Superman, according to Jason Aaron, the way he writes him. And Ra's al Ghul gets killed. What does Talia do? What does she do? She goes, "Father, damn you, how dare you? How dare you leave me alone in this place?" What do you mean, how dare he? He just fucking got dismembered. He got murdered. It wasn't his choice. He wasn't leaving you. It's not about you. But that's Jason Aaron. He writes women like this. And homicidal, she's fucking deranged. Her father got killed, and she's deranged. She makes it all about herself. And Lois Lane, also homicidal, is gonna take advantage of the low moment that Talia is having, and she's gonna blow her brains out behind her back. And Superman comes in, and he stops it, and he lectures her because Superman likes this woman for some reason. This twisted fucking self-entitled woman that doesn't do what he asks and always is putting herself in danger and shit. So the battle ensues. More blah blah blah, a lot of fighting. It's more of a Steel showcase. This Steel sucks the way he looks. He's just wearing a wielding a welding suit, as far as I'm concerned. So I don't know how he's able to, those boots are able to make him catch up to Superman and King Shazam in the sky as they're fighting, and lightning is shooting all over. How he manages to survive that is unclear, because Jason Aaron can't bother to tell us these things, can't bother to organically let things flow, and they just, characters with their thoughts gotta tell us how they're geniuses, how they're great. Everybody's great, everybody's homicidal, everybody is twisted, and Superman is stupid and inefficient. And Hawkman's a twisted, crazy fucker as well. It's crazy, and that's the cliffhanger. There's gonna be more fighting down the line. Visually, like I mentioned, the book is the optics are great, things look great, but it leaves something to be desired as the writing. I can't unsee it. I cannot unsee. I cannot ignore Jason Aaron's stupid social, political agenda messaging and his bullshit that he inserts in this title over and over and over again in every fucking issue. Thanks guys for listening, for watching. Sorry to be so heavy-handed. I just like telling it how it is. But there it is, Absolute Superman issue number 19. Thanks for watching. Peace.